What is up, everyone? My name is FiM and welcome to the first, or really last synopsis reading before the mini hiatus, which I think is about 2 weeks. This is actually where the information ends. This happens every season so far, I believe, since I started doing these back in season 3, I believe. Might have been, I think it was just season 4, Daring Don't. I believe it's the first one that I did. But anyways, this is the first Griffin themed one. We've been getting a lot of awesome ones. This is being recorded pre-smooth, by the way. Just because I had some free time and I wanted to go ahead and knock this out of the way before the pre-stream on Luminous Theater. This one is Griffin, which is awesome. So the synopsis goes as follows. When the map calls Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie to an ancient kingdom in Griffonstone, they have differing ideas about what problem they have been sent to fix. And this is interesting because it only specifically says those two. One, that's a weird dynamic, but it's also not a weird dynamic because we do see that they are kind of close friends, even though they're all friends, you can see that certain ones of them are closer with others. You don't necessarily see Twilight as close with Rarity, and she's kind of neutral with all of them, but you definitely see a kind of connection between Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash, and Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash. You also see some sort of sexual frustration going on between Rarity and Applejack. So there are certain individuals that seem to have stronger connections to each other, which is just simply normal. But it seems like it specifically calls 2 people, only 2. And this is the first time we're seeing the map since the start of the season. So that's also a little bit interesting. But it's weird that it was an Earth Pony and a Pegasus for something that's related to the Griffins, which I would imagine is more aerial based. It's weird that it didn't call both of the 2 Pegasi. And if you haven't noticed yet, it is divided. The reason why there are 6 people is because it's 2, 2, and 2 for each 3 of the races. 2 Earth Ponies, Pinkie Pie, Applejack, 2 Pegasi, Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, 2 Unicorns, Rarity, and Twilight. So it's supposed to be equality in that sense. At least that's what I assume it is. Though Twilight kinda does mess up that economy now. Anyhow, this is kind of interesting. I personally think that this will be a pretty good episode. Of course, this is the first before, I believe, the mini hiatus 2 weeks. Again, this is what I believe it to be. I know there will be a mini hiatus of 2 weeks, but I do not know if it's exactly on this episode airing. As always, I've been Faith or Luminous. Feel free to donate using the links down below or simply subscribe. Both are much appreciated, and I love everyone that subscribes and I love everyone that donates equally. As always, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you guys in whatever I make next, because there are a lot more series coming out. A lot more stringent schedule. Molly Mondays, which is just simply Monday vlogs in a sense. Then every Sunday it will be News Pop, which is just this week in pop culture news. Usually heavy on the pony side. And then after that, on Saturdays, it will be the Everything's Wrong With and First Impressions regarding to the episodes. So I'll see you guys then. Stay awesome, Pony Nation.